All right, showtime. What up, people? What's going on? What's happening? As my man T would say, what is happening? It's Friday, June 21st, and once again you're tuned into one of the greatest internet radio shows to hit the airwaves, the KO Show. In case you didn't know, thank you very much for listening. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very, very much. And I'm sorry about coming on so late. I'm sorry for coming on late because I was hit with some bad news a little while ago. That's one of the reasons why the show started late. Now, let me just give you guys a brief rundown. Again, I'm KO. In case you guys, didn't know. Thank you. Please, end the applause. Please, end the applause. And I received a phone call from Mimi Foss people. People's called me up and they wanted to let me know. Well, let me just go back a little bit. Mimi is supposed to call up the show today, and Mimi is not going to be able to call up the show today because some people said she will be in production today for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, if you guys listened to the show last Friday when my man Trev from the Group Home was here, we had a coin toss to find out if we were actually going to invite Mimi onto the show again. We did a coin toss, and heads meant Mimi was going to be on the show. Tails, I wasn't going to bother calling. I never really fully explained why we were doing it that way. Just to go back a couple months ago, Mimi was supposed to call up the show, and everything was confirmed for her to call up the show. But last minute, I received an email stating that she will not be doing the show because of some pre-production stuff she has to do for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So I said, you know what, that's fine. I don't want to burn any bridges in the industry. I'll just, wait next time to find out, how things look with her schedule. So, being the nice person that I am, I was patient. I waited. Her people's got in touch with me again and said, hey, Mimi would be able to do your show this day. I said, oh, this is great because I have a special guest coming on to the show today, and I would like for those two to hook up. So everything was confirmed, and here I am doing promotions for the show on Facebook and on Instagram. Then I received a phone call a little while ago saying that Mimi would not be doing the show. Sorry about that, guys. Because of some Love and Hip Hop pre-production, again, that's happening. Now, for those who are fans of the show, loyal fans of the show, I have a list called the POS list. And POS stands for Piece of Shit List. Mimi would not be on the POS list, only for the simple fact that if she didn't cause herself to not be here, I'm pretty sure her peoples were the ones that actually said, you know what, you don't have time to do this show, we'll do it another day, we'll do it next week. Matter of fact, that's what I was told. She'll do it next week. No, we're not doing it next week. No, you're not doing the show at all. Now, I'm on the come up, and I have no right to be deciding who I'm going to shut down, who I'm going to allow on the show, but you know what? The title of the show is the KO Show, and one time, yeah, I can understand, but twice already? Nah, I'm good. You don't have to worry about doing the KO Show. The KO Show is not anything big for you to do anyway. It's a small little internet radio show on an all sports network, and we are the only urban show on an all sports network, so it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I hope production on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta goes well. I would not be placing Mimi on the POS list. Instead, what I will do is I will enjoy my Friday. It's a beautiful Friday in the New York, New Jersey, Philly area. I'm not exactly by myself today hosting the show. I got my videographer here, so you guys can see it on YouTube pretty soon. Yo, he's filming right now. And I have my daughter here with me. Say what's up, Tiara.
Hi.
My daughter's here with me, and she will be hanging out with me for the duration of the day. And For you guys who know her very well, you guys know that she is a big Chris Brown fanatic. So, she's laughing. This is crazy. The music that I will be playing as we kick it and chill would be Chris Brown's Fine China Instrumental. That's what I'll be doing for her. Because she went to hang out with her old man today on the show.
Thanks.
So Tiana, what's up? You out of school? Everything's good?
Yeah, chilling.
That's what's up. That's what's up. She was a little upset because her headphones was one side is working, the other side is not working, and her voice is too loud, and then it's not loud.
Why are you gonna blow me up like that?
She's just being a diva. She's being a diva. This is how we do on radio. This is how we do.
So what?
Now let me ask you a question, Tiara.
Yes.
Because Mimi's not going to be on the show today, is that like a big upset for you, or?
No, I'm chilling.
That's what's up. See what I'm saying? I am so glad. I am so glad that I did not spend a lot of money in making up flyers, putting up posters all over the place, like how the street teams used to do back in the days to promote this woman being on the show. I don't know how things work with Mona Scott Young. Shout out to Mona Scott Young. I don't know how things work out with the way they do filming on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but this is the second time again in a row that she canceled the KO show to do production, for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I'm not mad. It happens. It happens. I understand that. But I'm not going to allow it to happen for a third time. That's just not how I get down. And besides, Tiana Von Johnson is showing up on the show today, and for the fellas that's been hitting me up all week, that's eye candy. So I'm not going to doubt any eye candy for a phone call. Not at all, not at all. I want to do a quick news cap before my special guest gets here, James Gandolfini. He passed away in an apparent heart attack. Allegedly, from what I'm hearing in news reports, he was doing a lot of drinking and so forth and so on when he was actually having lunch with his son in Italy. And I've also heard some confirmed reports that he did have a substance abuse problem years ago. He did also have controlled substance abuse problem with cocaine and alcohol. So rest in peace to James Gandolfini from the famed HBO series The Sopranos. Now, back to the music. I want to get out of that somber note right there. 6 now. We're going to get to the guest ASAP because I know you're very busy. You have a tight schedule. You working today?
I work every day. I'm a powerhouse. You forgot?
I didn't forget. I just figured, you'd be hanging out with us today. So, Miss Tiana Von Johnson, I got to set up some cool music for you to.
Yeah, I need some cool music.
All the time. You don't know. You know what? I'm gonna keep riding with Chris Brown's Fine China. Is that all right?
That sounds good to me.
That's what's up. I had Alicia Keys' Girl on Fire, but
Okay, you were supposed to have that ready for me.
I actually did. I don't know what happened here, but I'm gonna go with Fine China for now. When we go to commercial, and then I come back and I'll play that.
Sounds
so, let us know who you are. What I do know so far, Gold Star Properties.
Yes, that's my baby.
Gold Star Properties, and now you also have the reality show.
Yes.
That's coming out on the Style Network.
Yes.
Tell us more about Gold Star Properties first.
Well, Gold Star Properties is my baby. That's my real estate brokerage in the Wall Street area. So we are rocking and rolling, rental sales. We're doing it up in the world of real estate.
Okay.
That's my baby. That's where I go every day. That's what it's all about.
This
That's
is
what keeps
celebrity
the bills
clients
paid.
that you deal with?
Yes.
No,
yes,
non-residential?
No, I do a little bit of everybody.
Even those with bad credit?
Really?
I'm just saying, you do everybody.
Well, I didn't say I do everybody. See, I didn't like how that sounds.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'll do everybody.
What are some of the celebrity clients you work with?
I work with quite a few, but the way my company works, I can't tell.
Okay.
But I
That's
do have some
fine.
people I can tell you about on the show when we finally air that.
When is the show being aired?
We are still working on an official air date, but we're looking at some time in January.
January?
Yes.
Okay, so before, I think I remember it was supposed to be September.
Yes,
Yeah,
pushbacks
it
is
was
that hurry up
pushback.
and wait. Hurry up and wait, Tiana.
Yeah, the pushback stuff is always the tough part.
Yes.
But who are some of the people that will be featured on your show?
Can't give up
You
too
can't
much of the
do that.
goods, but
Okay.
we'll have some notables.
Okay. I got a friend of yours that's coming next week.
Who was that?
Jatan Green.
Yay.
She'll be here. Shout out to Jatan.
Nice.
I called her up when she was at the shop. I said, "Man, I speak with Jatan Green, please." She was like, "Well, who's this?" I said, "Hi, my name is KO from the KO Show." She was like, "Who are you?" I said, "Oh, we have a talk show, MTR Radio. This is online." She said, "Oh, it's internet." I said, "Yeah." She said, "Okay, can I help you?" I said, "Yeah, I just want to invite you onto the show." Sent me an email. Sent the email, got confirmation the next day, so I'm happy about that.
Listen, powerhouses have a lot going on, okay?
I know.
So we're sorry about that.
So being that you can't speak on a lot, I'm not going to speak on a lot. But there's a lot that I do know. But I'm not going to speak on it.
Why not? What's going on? Talk. Let's do it.
Well, one individual in particular, Shannon Lanier.
Yes.
Is he from Harlem? Or does he go to church in Harlem?
You know what? I have no idea.
Because
good questions.
I believe they're good, right?
Yeah,
I do my research. That's right. Now I believe I actually went to church with him several times, St. Luke's Church in Harlem. I think I
Right.
remember seeing him there, but I'm not too sure. But he does look familiar.
Well, you know he's on TV, so
Yeah.
yes, his whole thing going on. So
Is he still affiliated with Black Enterprise?
another good question. I know he's doing. I did a talk show with him recently.
Okay.
The name escapes me, but I know he's doing some television projects right now.
Okay.
So he definitely a powerhouse. Shout out to Shannon Lanier.
Yeah, shout out to Shannon Lanier. When I was doing research on Shannon, trying to find out his background, there were some pictures that I had to actually turn away from. Him working out, six packs and all that wasn't my thing. So I had to derive from that and, get back to the Black Enterprise thing. But he's an individual, the only male individual, right?
Yes.
That's going to be on the show.
Yes.
Was that purposely done that way, or?
It was. We just needed to add that little piece of, the ladies wanted to kind of see something else aside from us powerhouse ladies. So.
Wait, hold on, I gotta stop the music. The ladies wanted to see that.
Yeah, what you trying to say?
There's a lot of gentlemen that's out there that's qualified for the job. Why just
What
this
you want a
gentleman?
spot? What's going on?
I don't know if I get a spot. I don't want television networks going crazy, I think I would just cool out,
Okay.
Maybe next season.
Maybe next season. Maybe next season.
Now, I found something interesting when I did my background research on you. You used to work for a firm
Yes.
a while ago, and things actually didn't work out with that firm.
Yes.
And then you had to start over.
Yes.
The starting over process, was it a hard struggle? Was it a tough struggle?
It was. It was scary. I think in anything in life that you do, when you're going to take such a huge jump, it's you're fearful.
Right.
And actually, I was not at that firm for a long time, so I was already coming from a place of stepping out on faith and kind of doing something new. So I was already there. So
Right.
I was ready. I had my boxing gloves on,
Now, were you blacklisted?
Yeah.
They talk about you like bad?
Yeah, it was bad. It was
And they
pretty
tried
bad.
to shut you down for
Oh, yeah.
any type of move you made.
Yeah.
How'd you overcome that?
I just would not stop. I was like, you know what? If I let this defeat me right now, I'm finished, because I had no other options at the time.
Right.
It was, I'm doing real estate and this is how I'm going to make my millions, period. So I had to do it by any means necessary.
Were there times you just wanted to just quit? Like,
Oh
I
yeah.
can't do it?
Oh yeah. I think I wanted to quit last week sometime.
Wow.
But yeah, it's definitely an ongoing process. You definitely want to kind of throw your hands up and say, you know what?
But you being on the come up, I don't think you're on the come up. I mean, you got a nice little video here on YouTube. I wouldn't say you're on the come up. I don't have a video on YouTube. Right? So, with you being on the come up, do you have people still that recognizes you, come up to you, want instant advice on how to get to at least where you are right now?
Oh yeah, I have people sending me Instagrams for cars. If I can help them buy a car.
How the heck real estate?
No, they just want
Listen,
to
income is income, right?
couple deals, handouts, like,
Yeah.
Tiana help me buy a car, Tiana help me.
Are they serious?
No, I'm just
Sponsor.
saying,
Oh. Okay.
I'm not knocking them. No disrespect to those.
True.
But, I mean, people, if I can be that Oprah where I
Right.
can hand out 30, 50, 100 cars, I would. So I'm not mad at that.
Well, the seminars could be a good start for you to becoming that next Oprah.
Absolutely.
You never know. That's
Never
what I
know.
say. You live it so you can talk about it
Absolutely.
all day, every day. speaking of talking about it and living it, how does your drive and your passion affect your personal life?
Whew, that's a great question.
Like, I know you always on the phone probably.
Oh, yeah.
You don't get time to really eat.
Oh, yeah.
You may be able to drink some water.
How do you know? Wow, you're a fly on the wall, huh?
I go through the same thing. And
Yeah.
my show is very small.
It's definitely at that place where I'm now trying to work out my work-life balance.
Right.
Because it is important, and I'm always there for someone else, so I constantly have to keep going. Right now, I'm at a phase of my life where I'll own that I've made it to someone. To some degree, right? All right, I'll own that, right? But
She wanna come up. You hear this? I wanna come up.
listen,
You're
all right,
there.
I've made certain strides, but right now,
Uh-huh.
it's about how many people am I going to take with me. That's important for me right now. What?
I go through the same thing.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, right? That's the
Same
phase.
thing.
That's the new level. That's the next level. How many people's coming?
Have you ever had to work with people where you're like, look, the money's not coming in right now, but stick with me, trust
Oh
me.
man, I have some troopers right now. They don't even understand what they mean to me right now, to this day. I have people that come in every single day and don't take a dime home to this day.
But hold on. How many people had to fire?
Ooh,
Because they couldn't cut it.
ooh, people. Okay, I
Because
hope they're not
exchange-
listening.
We can exchange stories.
You know, that's tough because for me, I'm still a human. I still have feelings and emotions. When I connect with you, whether you're my employee or you're my friend or you're whatever, it's hard to let go, you know? And so firing people has been, yeah, it's been,
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. I'm sorry.
or people leave because they can't stick around through what I've been through. I look at my show right now, people don't even know I've been doing this since 2010.
Right.
No one just handed the show to me like, oh, here, you're doing the show, or you're on Wall Street, here, here's the show. No, I put it together with my own money.
Mhm.
I financed everything. I found the crew. I pushed. I knocked down doors. I got rejected. I have a ton of networks that told me no. BET, VH1, MTV. Everybody said no.
Now, how'd you find your crew? Because I went on Craigslist and I had somebody here and she didn't work out. She let herself go. Bro, how'd you find your crew?
You know, it was a friend that I love and respect
Mhm.
who helped me out from the beginning.
Right.
And, you know, as you just keep growing and growing and growing, and more doors started to open for me. So I went from hiring my own crew to getting a post-production deal, to getting a production deal, to now getting my TV deal.
But I can imagine for some of the people that's down with you, how tough it is for them to like stop what they're doing with their families
Right.
to believe in something. Would you say is your passion, or they share it as well?
That's a great question. I would say it's my vision,
Right.
but sometimes you have to jump on someone else's vision if you're clouded.
Right.
Because 7 years ago, you could not have told me I would be doing this today. I had no passion for real estate. I knew that real estate was something that was a good industry, but I wasn't going to look for a real estate job.
Right.
You know, when I decided to get into real estate, it was that thing that I said, I need a whole lot of money now.
Wait, before you continue,
Go ahead.
we have to pay some bills here at MTR. I don't know what bill, but we'll be right back at exactly 2:05 p.m. Eastern. What we're going to do right now is take some pictures, and we see you guys at 2:05 on the KO show. Johnson, she is in the building.
Yes.
And the conversation was getting so great, and then we had to stop. Bummer. What part was I at? What was I talking about? We was taking pictures, so I forgot. We was having so much fun with the pictures. You know what? I'll remember afterwards. What I do want to ask you is, do what you wear determine what would be sold?
Oh.
That was a good one, I know. That was a good one. I know. I caught that in one of your videos.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta look the part. You know.
What's looking the part? Like, let's say, for example, I'm vacationing with my boys, and all of a sudden I work for you and you're busy and you can't get to a certain location, but I can get there. I have on my nice top and my shorts.
And you're gonna take out a $5 million buyer?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna probably have to divert to the crib as
Ooh.
a change.
What if I don't have time?
Then I'm gonna have to give that to somebody else that has time.
Yee. But, I mean, it is what it is. So it does determine what you wear.
Yeah, you wanna, you know, people are spending millions of dollars. They wanna make sure that they're represented well. You don't wanna walk in with tennis shoes and shorts. You know.
Even if you have a beautiful relationship with that client, you always want to keep it
You want
professional.
to keep it professional, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, what I do find interesting is that your staff is very, I think I'm saying it right, multilingual.
Yes.
How many different languages do they speak?
About 6 or 7, which is good because, you know, with international buyers, you definitely, you know, need to have that.
Now, included with that multilingual, I guess, blessing that they have upon them, does that include Ebonics? I'm just asking, because you never know.
Listen, there's some athletes we need to, you know, that
There
we
you
deal
go.
with, that we got to go a little, you know, pull a hood card out a little bit, but, you know, we do what we do.
Have there been any clients where they've just been that difficult and you just didn't want to deal with them?
I had a situation like that once with a very notable celebrity's manager.
Mm-hmm.
I will not say any names,
Oh,
but
of course not.
let me not say it was him. It was really his team. He had these women that I was taking out day in and day out, and I don't know, maybe my Burberry pumps was a little bit too much.
She's styling on us, yo. Styling on us.
And you know, when you're dealing with women, other African American women in power, sometimes it can be a little tough.
Yeah.
And I did what I could for the clients, and I guess they felt that they needed to hear it from someone non-African American
Mm-hmm.
in order for it to make sense.
Right.
And that was tough, because that was a lot of money lost.
Have you ever had to come out of character and regret it like later?
Clients or staff, or regular
No,
people?
well, staff, I know you getting out of pocket with staff. But the thing is, catching them talking about you is another thing that was the bad.
Oh yeah, I get that. I get that.
I mean, with clients where.
Not really. Not where it went too far. I mean, I kind of, you know, if you don't want to work with me, or if it's not working out, or whatever the case may be, you know, I kind of just bow out gracefully.
Right. Now, sitting here with Miss Tiana Von Johnson, Gold Star Properties.
Yes.
Gold Star Properties. Oh, I'm sorry. Take that off there. All right. So with Gold Star Properties now, how many clients do you deal with about in a whole year?
Well, I mean, me personally, it's a few, because, you know, I'm running the entire operation.
Right.
But my company, I mean, it can range from a couple hundred.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's people out there with paper.
Oh yeah.
Has there ever been any embarrassing moments where you're dealing with a high-end client and all of a sudden it's like some paperwork didn't go through?
Look, there have been some issues, but you make it work. I'm designed to make it work.
So they're just like us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, me, I should say that. So it is a true thing, money talks.
Oh
Bullshit
yeah.
walks
Oh yeah, absolutely.
on a regular. Okay. I have another set of questions I'd like to ask. I do this with all my guests. And it's called, what would you prefer? You gotta be mentally ready for this now.
Wait, can I ask a question first?
You gonna ask me a question. She's gonna ask me a question, ladies and gentlemen. The tables are turning.
Are the
She's a boss.
questions going to be professional?
Somewhat. Somewhat. They're not asking in a bad way. They're asking good taste.
Okay.
I actually ran them by Ms. Forbes.
You ran about a PR. I know,
Yeah,
that's right.
I had to. That's my people's right there. Shout out to Ms. Forbes.
Hi, Nikisha.
Yeah, she's sorry she couldn't be here today. Now,
I'm ready. I'm
I
ready.
gotta turn the music down for this.
I didn't even drink today. I didn't even get a little cocktail or nothing.
Hold on.
Whew.
I was thinking about bringing it to her. She said, no, don't do that because you guys gotta be professional. You see? Thanks, Nikisha.
Yay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Nice.
But you talking about 21 questions? Like, come
I'm
on.
saying, you know. That's the beauty about talk radio.
All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. You were born and raised in the Bronx.
Yes.
Did your hustling in Harlem.
Yes.
Which do you prefer? The movie Friday or the movie Boys in the Hood?
Ooh, that's tough. How's the first question so tough?
I'm gonna ask it one more time. One more again. Which do you prefer? The movie Friday or the movie Boys in the Hood? I'll give you some time to think.
You know
about
what? Boys in the Hood makes me cry, so I'm gonna have to go with Friday.
Friday it is. Friday it is. Now, next question. Which do you prefer? 430 square feet of office space or 430 feet of shoe space?
Oh.
I'm gonna ask you one more
Oh, you
again.
know this question.
Come on, you don't even gotta ask it again. You know I need my shoes.
She needs her shoes, ladies. I'm pretty sure you guys can agree. I wonder if Jatana's listening. I'm gonna ask her the same question. I know what she's gonna say. Now, third question. Which do you prefer? You meet the man of your dreams. He's sexy and he's handsome. He looks sort of like myself. Let's just put it out. Back to the question. You meet the man of your dreams and he's sexy and he's handsome. Which do you prefer? Bad credit, large bank account, or awesome credit, but no money in the bank?
Oh, can I say damn?
Yeah, you can say damn. You can't show damn it. You say whatever the hell you want to say.
Oh man, that's
One
tough.
more time. You meet the man of your dreams. He's sexy and he's handsome. Which do you prefer? Bad credit, large bank account, or awesome credit with no money in the bank?
Oh,
His credit is high.
Ashton, rich and cash flow, huh?
I gotta get this man a mic. Come on, you gotta come around. We gotta get you a mic. Where's the extra chair? Or you can bring that chair.
I'm gonna have to say that. Come on, you know I do empowerment. I'm not
I
supposed to
know.
be saying this
I
stuff. You
I
know
know
what?
you
I
said
think
it.
I'm gonna have to go with. We need the money because
You need the
there's a
money?
lot we
Money
gotta
first?
do. I'm sorry. We can
You
fix
got
the
money
credit
knows
up, but
everything.
I need the money. I'm sorry.
You can take the money to fix the credit.
Yeah,
Right.
we need that.
That was just one
Now, last question. This is a very, 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 very serious question. It's actually going to segue into something else.
Okay.
Before I ask this question, I have a bonus. Do you want the bonus as well?
I'll take the bonus.
You take the bonus.
Mhm.
All right. If you had to do it all over again, Barack Obama or Eric B. for president? If you had to do it all over again, Barack Obama or Eric B. for president?
I'm sticking with Barack. I'm sorry.
You're sticking with Barack?
Yes.
I'm glad you said that. I was going to put the bonus question on you anyway. Born and raised in the Bronx.
Yes.
70s kid? 80s kid?
All right, really? You trying to tell my age?
No.
I'm an 80s kid. 80s baby?
80s babies. Now, as an 80s baby, the bonus question is, do you know how to do the WAP?
Come on, really?
I'm just asking.
Of course, Cabbage Patch, Rock, Running Man, everything.
I'm glad you said that. Because you will be doing the WAP today.
Oh.
And we'll be right back on the KO show, Eric B. for president.
Yeah, I got that one. That was good. September 29th, we will be in Harlem at Women Doing It Big. Men are welcome too, because men do it big too, for our empowerment conference. We're looking forward to that.
I missed your birthday party too.
You sure did.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I was caught up with work.
It's all good. It's all good next year. But yeah, September 28th and September 29th in Harlem, we'll have an empowerment conference as well as a Women Doing It Big event. So we're excited about that. I believe we have Monifa coming. This just in news.
Nice.
She will be headlining.
Nice.
So we're looking forward to that. In addition to that, I mean, right now I'm all about real estate. So if anyone's interested in real estate, it doesn't matter where in the world you are. You can come call me up. Well, not call me, email me, info@gspny.com. And I can give you more information, or follow me on everything, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at Tiana Von Johnson.
Yes. And you guys heard it here first, Miss Tiana Von Johnson. I want to thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with me on the KO show today. You know, my door is always open. My door here at the studio is always open for you to come join us again.
Yes, I love to come back.
Don't forget to tune in next Friday. We have Mr. Tom Green, who will be stopping by, hanging out with
Powerhouse.
me.
Woo-hoo.
Yes. Powerhouse is in the building. Thanks for tuning in to the KO show, y'all. Have a beautiful weekend, and remember, 7 days without prayer makes 1 week. Have a good one.
At Tiana Von Johnson.